Have you ever walked past your air conditioner or HVAC vent and thought, it's just a vent? How dirty could it be? Honestly, that's exactly what most people think. We turn on the AC, enjoy the cool air, maybe open a window, and forget it's even there. But here's the thing, your air conditioner isn't just pushing cool air through your home. It can also be a secret highway for germs, bacteria, mold spores, and other invisible intruders. And the crazy part, they're almost always there without you realizing it. Today, I want to walk you through why your HVAC system could be quietly affecting your health, how to spot the warning signs, and what you can do to keep your home safe. Let's start with the most obvious place germs love to hide: the air filters. Filters are designed to trap dust, pollen, and debris, which is great. But if you forget to change them regularly, they turn into a perfect breeding ground for bacteria and mold. Moisture from condensation or humidity makes it even easier for mold spores to multiply. And when the AC runs, these spores don't just stay put, they travel through your ducts and into every room, landing on surfaces, floating in the air, and entering your lungs. That's why some people wake up with sneezing fits, itchy eyes, or strange odors in their home without ever connecting it to the HVAC system. Speaking of odors, a musty smell is one of the easiest ways to tell something's off. That damp basement smell you sometimes notice when the AC starts up? That's probably mold or mildew somewhere in your system. And it's not just unpleasant, it's a sign that microbes are thriving, and they can cause allergic reactions, respiratory issues, or even infections in people with weakened immune systems. It might sound dramatic, but research shows that poorly maintained HVAC systems can significantly impact indoor air quality and increase the risk of airborne illnesses. Now, let's talk about ductwork. You might not see it, but the inside of your ducts can be a dark, damp, and narrow place where dust, pollen, and moisture come together to create the perfect environment for bacteria and mold. Over time, layers of dust and grime build up, which not only reduces airflow but also becomes a long-term source of contamination. When the system runs, the air pushes through these dirty ducts, scattering particles into your living space. People rarely think about cleaning ducts, but professional HVAC inspections often find mold growing in unexpected spots, even in newer systems. Another area you might overlook is the condensate pan or drip tray. This little tray collects water that drips from your AC unit, which seems harmless, right? Wrong. If water isn't draining properly, it can become stagnant, and stagnant water is basically a five-star resort for bacteria and mold. From there, microbes can enter your system and travel straight into your home, invisible, but very much present. And it's not only about your health. Stagnant water can damage your unit, leading to costly repairs down the road. So how do you actually stay safe? The good news is, it's simpler than most people think. First, change your air filters regularly, at least once every 1 to 3 months depending on use and the type of filter. This simple step removes dust and reduces the chance of mold growth. Second, keep an eye on your drip pan and make sure it's draining properly. If you notice standing water, clean it immediately with a mild detergent and disinfectant. Third, consider scheduling professional maintenance at least once a year. HVAC technicians can clean your ducts, inspect the system, and remove hidden mold or bacteria before it becomes a problem. And fourth, use a high-quality filter that can capture smaller particles, including some bacteria and allergens. It might cost a little more, but the improvement in air quality is worth it. There's also something called humidity control. Most modern HVAC systems can help regulate humidity, but if your home is too damp, mold and bacteria thrive. Using a dehumidifier or adjusting your system can make a huge difference in stopping microbial growth. And a pro tip, if you notice that your AC smells musty when it turns on, don't just mask it with air fresheners. That smell is a warning. Track it down, clean the system, or call a professional. Covering it up won't solve the underlying problem. And here's a fun fact that surprises many people. Even portable or window AC units can harbor microbes. People often assume that because these units are smaller and easier to move, they're automatically safer. Not true. The same rules apply. Clean the filter, remove stagnant water, and check for any signs of mold inside. Portable units are sometimes even worse because they're often neglected or stored improperly between seasons. One thing I want you to remember is this: your HVAC system doesn't work against you on purpose. It's just doing its job, moving air around. But when we forget to maintain it or don't understand the risks, it can become a source of contamination. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't skip brushing for months and expect to avoid cavities. Your HVAC system needs care too, and the results aren't just clean air, they're a healthier, safer home environment for everyone. Finally, if you've ever been skeptical about the importance of HVAC cleaning, consider this: indoor air quality directly affects sleep, productivity, and even your immune system. Breathing cleaner air means fewer allergens, fewer respiratory problems, and more comfort throughout the year. Taking a little time to inspect, clean, and maintain your system pays off in the long run, and it prevents a small problem from turning into a much bigger one. Simple habits: filter changes, cleaning drip trays, keeping humidity in check make a huge difference. So the next time you walk past your air conditioner, don't just think of it as a machine blowing cool air. Remember, it's a hidden ecosystem where dust, mold, and bacteria can live. With a few mindful steps, you can keep that ecosystem under control and make sure the air circulating in your home is safe, clean, and refreshing. And trust me, once you get into the habit of maintaining your HVAC system, your home will feel noticeably healthier, and your family will thank you without even knowing why.